sitting here for the me and math lesson of simple interest, right? What kind of Olympiad questions that we will get in me and math? That is what we are going to learn today. Come on, my dear ones. Ping yourself. Come on. Those who join now, ping your name in chat box. Those who join now, ping your name in chat box. Anshika Verma. Hello, Anshika. Good afternoon. Where are you from? Come on, Anshika. Very good afternoon. Where are you from? Can you say your name? Actually, I am reading from your mail ID, right? So, I don't know whether that is your exact name or not. Is it your exact name? Anshika Verma. Welcome to Me and Math. Anshika Verma. Very good. Welcome to Me and Math. Myself Danya and I am your Maths tutor representing from Me and Math today. From Kanpur. Very good. So, Anshika, today lesson is about simple interest. Do you know anything about simple interest? Do you like, how good are you at simple interest? Do you like maths? Come on, those who join now, introduce yourself in live chat so that we can have a good interaction and we can start with our session. Today the topic is about simple interest, right? What is simple interest and how to solve the problems based on simple interest? These are the various things that we are going to learn today. Actually, I'm waiting for your response. There are 3 participants, but only Anshika have been gave her name. Please, others, introduce yourself so that we can start with our lesson. It's already 1:05, right? Come on, my dear ones. It's a vibrant Sunday afternoon. We are sitting for a simple interest lesson, and I want my kids to be also in the same energetic level. Come on, introduce yourself. So, today's topic is simple interest, right? What are the things that we are going to learn in simple interest? First, what is simple interest? Simple interest is something if we deposit certain amount in a bank, they will give us a certain rate of interest, right? 8%, 10%, 12%, like that, right? In such case, we used to say that is the rate of interest. And for certain time period, if I deposited for 5 years, this 5 years is my time period. And how much do I deposit is my principal amount. Principal amount is nothing but the initial amount that we are depositing. Okay. And this lesson is something about calculating simple interest. It is not only for deposit, even if we are getting a loan from bank or if we are investing in something or if we are doing planning something, we need to have a good knowledge of your calculations, right? And this is the lesson that focuses on simple interest. First question, Garima and Mohit. There are 2 persons, one is Garima and the other one is Mohit. Deposited 3,000 and 4,000 in a company. Okay, deposited 3,000 and 4,000 in a company at the rate of interest 10%. So both are getting a rate as 10%. And the first Garima invested for 3 years and Mohit invested for 2.5 years. What is the difference of the amount received by them? What is the difference of the amount received by them? Okay, this is what we need to calculate. What does the word difference means? Come on. Let me see how many of you have a correct guess. What does the word different means? Those who join now, please introduce yourself. Come on, my dear ones. No idea of what is meant by difference? Oh, come on. What does the word difference means? Very good, Anshika. It is subtraction, right? It is subtraction. Now, we need to find the difference of the amounts received. What does amount means? Amount is nothing but after certain time period, we will receive amount which we spend, which is our initial investment, plus the bank should provide certain interest for this amount. Okay, that is said to be the amount. Okay, so here I need to find the amount which is nothing but principal plus interest. This interest we are going to calculate now. Okay, so come on, make a note of it. Those who are joined now. Okay, first there are two persons. One is Garima and the other one is Mohit. Garima invested 3,000 rupees for 10% interest on 3 years. Rate of interest is 10% and the time period is 3 years. Okay. Now I am going to calculate simple interest. Simple interest is nothing but principal times rate of interest times time period divided by 100. What does this by 100 defines? This defines percentage. Already we had a good learning of percentages, right? So simple interest equal to principal times rate of interest times time period divided by 100. The easy way is to cancel zeros, right? So 30 times 30 equals 900. This is my simple interest for Garima. And the second person involved here is Mohit. Mohit invested 4,000 rupees. Right? Mohit invested 4,000 rupees for the same 10%. But the time period is 2.5 years. 2.5 years is nothing but making this mixed fraction into the improper one, that is 5 by 2. Got it? Any doubts so far? Hello, I am Tanmay. Hello, Tanmay. How are you? Yes. So 2.5 turns to 5 by 2. Now apply the formulae. The same. Simple interest equals P times R times T divided by 100 equals 4,000 times 10 times 5 divided by 2 into 100, because we have 5 by 2 here, right? 0, 0, 0, 0, cancel. 2 and 40 cancel for 20 times. So 20 times 50 equals 1000. This is the simple interest received by Mohit. Very good to hear, Tanmay. Okay, this is the simple interest received by Mohit here. Now, to calculate amount, what we are going to do? We are going to Calculate amount. First, amount that Garima receives. Amount that Garima received will be equals to principal plus simple interest. Interest rate. Principal plus interest. Principal is 3000 and the interest is 900. So, amount received by Garima is 3900. Similarly, amount received by Mohit equals principal plus simple interest. 4000 plus 1000 equals 5000 rupees. What we need to calculate here? We need to calculate the difference of the amount received. For both of them, I computed the amount. Now I am going to find the difference. Difference equals to amount received by Mohit minus amount received by Garima. 0, 0, 0, 0. 50 minus 39 is 11. So, the difference of amount is 1100 is our answer. Just have a quick recap of this whole problem so that if you do have any doubts, please ping through live chat. I can see there are many participants. See, please interact yourself so that we can have a very fruitful learning over here. Veera Myanmar provides you clear all your doubts over here. Come on, my dear ones. Introduce yourself. Please don't hesitate. We are here for learn and to gain knowledge, right? So come on, introduce yourself. No, ma'am. Thanks for your response, Anshika. I can see many participants. Please don't hesitate. Introduce yourself. Okay. So, since there is no doubt, shall we move to the next question? If you are okay, just put the thumbs up in live chat. Okay. Arun has a certain sum. Deposit in a bank at 5% per annum. Okay. The bank increased the rate of interest from 5% to 6%. So what they are doing? Arun has deposited certain sum. Thank you. Arun has deposited certain sum at 5%. Then the interest rate got increased from 5 to 6. Okay. After increase in rate, Arun deposit rupees 2000 more in his account. He saw that there is an increase in interest rate. So he is willing to invest more. Okay. So he deposited 2000 more in his account. The annual interest received by him is rupees 220 more than before. Okay. Find the original deposit. What we need to find here? We need to find the original deposit over here. Shall we work this question? So first we can write the given details. What are all the given details? First the interest rate is 5%, then it is increased to 6%. Right? So first we can write that. What are all the given details over here? So as per the given details, so first we can write the formula of simple interest. Simple interest equal to Principal times rate times time divided by 100. Initially, it was 5%, right? So, simple interest equal to, as it is very clear, they deposited in 1 year only. It is, how I am saying it is only 1 year? It is for per annum. Annum means 1 year. Annual. Annual exam will held in once, right? In 1 year it will be held in only one time. So, my rate is 5% and my time is 1 year over here. But I don't know initially how much the Arun have deposited, right? Ma'am, can you give introduction a bit late? Sure, no knowledge. Could you please introduce yourself? Like, what is your name? So, rate of interest, I don't know my principal, but I know my rate of interest, I know my time period. So, I'm just substituting that so that my simple interest equals to 5p by 100. Any doubts? How we get this 5p? Anushka. Hello, Anushka. Okay. Now, new simple interest. Why I am computing new simple interest? Because after observing there is an increase from 5% to 6%, he deposited 2000 rupees more than the previous one. Right? So, principal turns to P times R times T divided by 100. This is our formula. My principal is initial principal plus 2000 rupees. Arun get invested over there, right? And the rate is 6% because there is an increase in rate, he is willing to invest more, right? That is 6%. And the time period will be the same 1 year. Now it is just substitution. New simple interest equals to P plus 2000 times 6 times 1 divided by 100 for this simple interest, right, will be P plus 2000 6 into P plus 2000 divided by 100. Okay, what else is given? The annual interest received by him now is rupees 220 more than before, which means this 220 is the difference amount, right? This 220 is more than before, in sense that acts as a difference amount. So now I am going to find the difference for the same. New simple interest minus the simple interest equals to rupees 220. Got it? Any doubts? Now, new simple interest is 6 times P plus 2000 divided by 100 minus old simple interest is 5P by 100 equals to 220. Right? Since my denominators are same, I am equating the numerator. 6P plus distributive property, multiplying the 6 whole, plus 12,000 minus 5p divided by 100 equals 220. Got it? 6p minus 5p are like terms. Subtracting, it turns to p. P plus 12,000 equals, when division moves to opposite side, that turns to multiplication. 220 times 100. P plus 12,000 equals to 22,000. Right? P is equal to 22,000 minus 12,000 equals to 10,000. So that our final answer, principal equals to rupees 10,000. Okay, my dear ones. Those who are having any doubts, you can ask now. This is our answer. Please do make a note of it. These are all Olympiad level questions where it would be very helpful when you are practicing. Okay, dear ones. Okay, after this problem, I will just give you a small introduction about simple interest. Before that, if you do have any doubts, please ping me through live chat. I'm waiting for your response. Come on. No, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, don't have any doubts. One more person, Anushka, is there. Anushka, waiting for your response. Okay. So, shall we move to the next question now? Find the value of y minus x. Before moving to this problem, I request my kids, dear ones, please kindly make a note of it. These questions are really important when we are when we are preparing for our Olympiad exam. Okay. Thank you, Anushka. Find the value of x. Okay. Principal is given, rate of interest is given, and time is given. And x is nothing but simple interest over here. And here I need to find the principal, rate of interest, time, and the simple interest is given. Okay. So before this, let me introduce what is simple interest. Simple interest something, we can take one real life example. I am a person, I am investing 1 lakh rupees. What I am doing, I have 1 lakh, I am investing in a bank. Okay, I am depositing in a bank. It's not about investing, I am depositing in a bank. At 5%, the bank having providing me 5% interest. What does the word interest means? That I will give you, and I am depositing it for about 5 years. Okay, which means I am investing this 1 lakh rupee, that is my initial amount. This initial amount is called principal. Okay, the bank is ready to offer me 5% interest, which is nothing but the rate of interest. For how many years? For the time period 5 years. Okay, what does this rate of interest do? Rate of interest helps us to earn interest. If I have 1 lakh rupee, if I am depositing in a bank, for the next 5 years, my 1 lakh is there in their bank, right? So they should give me some additional amount than the before one, right? So this rate of interest and the time period decides how much amount we will receive after certain. Anushka Verma, ma'am, I don't understand. Anushka, very simple, isn't? I'm just explaining what is simple interest. What is simple interest? Simple interest means you have some amount. Okay, for example, 10,000 rupees. You have, Anushka have 10,000 rupees. This 10,000 rupees which you have right now is your principal. Okay. Now you have account in some bank. Aditya Gamer. Could you please introduce yourself? Okay. Now you are moving with the bank and the bank is willing for you to provide 10% interest. Okay. This 10% is called rate of interest. Okay, for how many years you are depositing? You are depositing for 3 years. This 3 is called time period. What does it helps us to do? It helps us to calculate interest rate. Simple interest means principal times rate times time divided by 100. Aditya Ravat. Okay, Aditya. Okay, so what does this SI means? This is your initial amount which you will receive after 3 years. But other than this 10,000, you should receive an additional money. That additional money is called simple interest. How to calculate this simple interest? For that we are using a formula, principal times rate times time divided by 100. Number of years. So if you calculate for this 10,000 rupees, you will be getting 100 times 30. That is 3,000 additional. So, after 3 years, you should receive the amount. Amount is nothing but after time period, the initial amount you invested plus the interest you earn. They should return you 30,000. This is the concept of simple interest. Got it? Any doubts in simple interest now? What is the concept of simple interest? Anushka and Anshika. Any doubts? Come on, please do respond. Once you respond, we can solve the next question. No, ma'am. Thank you. Now, in this given question, principal 1000, rate 13, time 2. Calculate simple interest now. 1000, principal is 1000 rupees, rate is 13 percentage, time is 2 years. Okay, you need to calculate simple interest. You need to calculate simple interest. Come on, compute it now. Compute the value of x here. How we will compute? Simple interest formula. Simple interest is nothing but principal times rate times time divided by 100. Come on, find the value of x. In the next part, we need to find principal. Rate of interest is 15, 5 and 750. Rate of interest is 15 percentage. Time is 5 years. And the simple interest received is 750 rupees. Again, compute principal here. Principal equals the same formula. Simple interest completely lies on only this formula. Okay, dear ones. Come on, compute the value of x and y here. Let me see who are all going to give me the right answer. Ma'am, 1000 times 13 times 2 by 100. Yes, exactly. Compute it. Compute the value. Okay. Let me check with your answers then. First, the value of x. Simple interest equal to principal times rate times time divided by. Very good. Shall we check? By 100. Principal is 1000 times rate is 13 and the time is 2 years divided by 100. SI is the unknown value x. So, x will be equals to 10 times 26. Very good. 260. The value of x is 260. Very good. Compute the value of y similarly. Again, simple interest equal to principal times rate times time divided by 100. Simple interest is 750. Principal is the value of y. Rate of interest is 15%. Time is 5 years divided by 100. When I am taking division to the opposite side, turns to multiplication. 750 times 100 divided by 15 into 5 divided by equal to y. 15 into 5 is 75. Five and 50 cancel for 10 times. So y is equal to 100 times 10 equal to 1000. Right? What I need to find here? The value of y minus x. Therefore, y minus x equals to. Very good. Very good. Great. Anshika, Aditya, Tanmay, and one more. Anishka. Very good. Great. 1000 minus 260. 1000 minus 260 is rupees 740 is the value of y minus x. Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? For any doubts, please do open up with your doubts, dear ones. Very good. Everyone, I am very happy to share that you people are working along with me. Great. Keep it up. No, ma'am. Thank you for your response. How about others? No. Very good. So that we can move to the next question. Next comes another question. For investing money in a firm, Roy and Rajesh get an interest at a rate of 18% per annum. That is for each year. Okay. They both are receiving only 18%. What interest will they get after 6 years? Okay. What interest will they get? So our question here is to find interest. Will they get after 6 years if they deposit? Deposit means initial amount, that is principal. 10,000 now and rupees 5,000 3 years from now. Okay? Shall we do this question now? There are two persons, one is Roy and one is Rajesh. They are getting 18% per annum. First, we can write these details over here to solve this. There are two persons, Roy and Rajesh. They both are receiving 18% interest. And initially, after 6 years, so the time period here is 6. Okay, and we need to find the amount. Sorry, we need to find the interest. Simple interest after 6 years if they deposit rupees 10,000. So 10,000 is our principal amount. Alright, so shall we compute? Let the total amount be x. Okay. Simple interest equal to principal times rate times time divided by 100. They invested for 10,000 rupees for 6 years at 18 percentage divided by 100. Yes. 0, 0, 0, 0, cancel. 100 times 8, 6, 48, remaining 4, 6 plus 4, 10. 10,800 is first simple interest. Okay. Then they were investing 5,000 rupees for 3 years at the same interest. Right. So the next simple interest is for 5,000 rupees for 18 percentage for 3 years. 50 times 54. 5 4s 20, 25 plus 2 27, 1 more 0. 2,700, right? Total principal. Total principal equals to 15,000. Right? 10,000 plus 5,000 equals to 15,000. Now, total amount equals to principal plus rate of interest plus principal plus rate of interest, because we are computing for both. Both the principal together gives you 15,000 and the first one simple interest is 10,800. The second one simple interest is 2,700. So 15,000 plus 700 plus 800. 10,800, 2,700, 00531. 13,500. As it is a sum, we can compute with each other. So 13,500 plus 15,000 is nothing but 28,500. But the exact question is to find only the interest amount. So to find the interest amount, we can subtract it. Okay. So before computing the total principal, here itself we can subtract it. Instead of finding the total amount, we can find the total interest. Total interest equal to SI1 plus SI2. So 10,800 plus 2,700, that is 13,500 is the total interest received by both Roy and Rajesh. Any doubts, dear ones? Any doubts? Waiting for your response. Come on, any doubts? No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Thank you. So we can move to the next question now. Next question. Rihanna took a loan of rupees 1,200 with a simple interest for as many years as the rate of interest. Underline the word. It is very clear. Number of years will be equal to rate of interest. Okay. If she paid 432 as the interest at the end of the loan period, find the time period she had to return the amount. We need to find the time period. Any doubts on question? Any doubts on question? No. Okay, so we can compute the answer now. She took a loan for 1200. So principal equals to 1200 and she need to pay the interest of 432. I need to find the time period, but I know time and the rate of interest are equal. This is given information. Right? Compute it. Simple interest equal to principal times rate times time divided by 100. Right? Simple interest is 432 equals principal times rate times time. Before I am writing, okay, next step I will show you. As the rate and time are equal, I need to find the time. I am replacing the rate by time. So 432 times 100 equals 1200 times time into time. Why time into time? Because rate of interest is equal to time period, which is given. Ma'am, I have some important works. So shall I leave the class? Okay, you can. Thanks for addressing a very good habit. Why we are leaving? We are asking permission, right? Which is very good. 432 times 100 divided by 1200 times t into t equals to t square. Got it? T into t equals to t square. Okay? So 0, cancel. 432 divided by 12 equals t square. Thank you, ma'am. Welcome, my dear one. T square equals 432 divided by 12. In 2 table it is 216, in 2 table it is 6, again in 6 table 6 3 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 3. T square equals to 36, t is equal to square root of 36, t is equal to 6 years. So, the time period or the rate of interest is equal to 6. If it is a time period, it is 6 years. If it is a rate of interest, that is 6 percentage. Got it? Any doubts? Come on, my dear ones, any doubts? Those who do have any doubts, please ask your doubts through live chat. Yes, please Anushka, ask your doubts. No doubts, okay. Okay. Come on, my dear ones. Shall we move to the next question now? If I get response, I will move to the next question. I'm actually awaiting for your response. Sameksh borrowed 5,500 rupees at 8% per annum for 2 years. Find the amount he pays at the end of the time period. Very simple. Come on, give it a try. We need to find the amount. Amount is nothing but principal plus simple interest. To compute simple interest, you know the formula. Come on, give it a try. Let me see who is going to give me the right answer. I will give you 2 minutes and let me see who is going to give me the right answer. Come on. What is the answer? A, B, C or D? No one knows the answer. Okay, then we can discuss. Principal 5,500, 8% 2 years. Okay. Principal equals 5,500. Rate of interest is 8%. Time is equal to 2 years. And I need to find the amount here. Amount is principal plus interest. So first let me compute simple interest. Simple interest is principal times rate times time divided by 100. 5,500 times 8 times 2 divided by 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. 55 times 2 is 110. Times 8 is 880. So, amount equals to 5,500 plus 880. Very good, right answer. Very good, Anushka. 6,000. Yeah, you can be sure. 6,380 is the right answer. $6,380 is the right answer. Any doubts, my dear ones? No. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. I think we can discuss this question in upcoming class. Okay, what is the ratio of her investment? That we can discuss in upcoming. So how was the session? So do you understand about what is simple interest and how we are computing simple interest? Actually, miss, I have never studied simple interest before, so it is little tough for me. It's okay. But you're answering, right? You have lot of right answers. So you're very good at simple interest. The one and only thing is you need a consistent practice. Once you're practicing in consistent manner, it would be very easy. Prachi, good, very good, ma'am. Thank you, Prachi. Thank you. Yes. Okay, my dear ones, meet you in the next week. Thanks for joining. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Anushka, Anushka, you're here too. Good evening, Anushka. But it's afternoon, right? Good afternoon. How are you, Anushka? We can wait for just one more minute. There will be many of them will be joining the session. So soon we can start with the session. Okay, my dear one. So Anushka, where are you from and which is your favorite topic in maths? On which grade are you studying? Hello everyone, come on. Please introduce yourself. Myself Danya and I'm your maths teacher representing from Myanmar. Hello dear ones. A great good afternoon. Please do introduce yourself. Those who join now, kindly introduce yourself. What is your name? Where are you from? And which class are you studying? I'm getting a lot of hearts. Please, if anyone, introduce yourself.